Hello and welcome back to the last and final installment of Cartoon Intros Ranked.
Yay!
Yes, hold your applause, please.
Yay! Woo!
Gentle
I'm
golf
sorry, I'm still exhausted from doing Pokemon.
I know the Pokemon. We did that. We did that for what feels like days.
Yeah.
They never ended. But if
Never
you
ended.
made it this far, then you're a real champ, and for that I thank you.
You're a real subscriber to Comic Night Zero.
Yeah, we have roughly, I guess, 20, 30
Like
some.
25, 30?
Roughly.
Yeah.
I'd say.
That is it.
Well, we've got some real
da-
heavy
da-
hitters in this last bit. I gotta say.
Yeah.
There's some good ones. There's some good ones that we're gonna get to.
But yeah, I think without further ado, let's get into it.
Josie and the Pussycats, long tails and ears for hats, guitars and sharps and flats, neat, sweet, a groovy song, you're invited, come along.
Alright. Starting up today, we have Shaun the Sheep.
Shaun the sheep is Shaun the sheep. He even mucks about with those who cannot bleat. Keep it in mind.
This one I put at C tier.
It is a nice, sensible, reliable theme song.
There goes the reliableness again.
You know that SpongeBob meme where he opens up the jellyfish net and it's all reliable? That's
Yeah.
Shaun the Sheep.
Old reliable.
I have it in
Oh,
B
reliable.
tier. Yeah, I have it in B tier.
I also have it at B tier. I think it's pretty solid. I don't hate it. I think
It's that-
I hate to compare it to other claymation shows
Yeah.
like Postman Pat and Pingu, but I feel like it's better than those at least.
I have it on the same level as Postman Pat. Maybe I'm not the best judge.
I have it there too.
I guess Malik does
yeah, it's
too,
like
yeah.
they're both C tier for me, so
Postman Pat.
they're at least on the same
Postman
level
Pat.
to a degree.
I like Shaun the Sheep. I think it's real cute. Boom. That's it. Yeah.
Alright.
Oh god.
Up next
Oh,
is
the Sonics.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic, he can really move. Sonic, he's got an attitude. Sonic, he's the fastest thing alive.
I'm a bit torn between this one. I think I'm
You
leading.
have to put this down as fast as possible.
Oh, okay.
You have to be fast.
Crap, I lost
fast,
it. Oh, there it is. I
fast,
put it in B.
fast.
I put it in B.
Really?
Yes, mostly because I like the art and the animation behind it, particularly with it's like Eggman's ship flying overhead, kind of casting this huge shadow across the land. I thought that ship looked really cool. I think a lot of work went
Yeah,
into
but
like
the-
the animation part of it.
It was pretty swag money.
The thing that throws me off about it is the song feels like it's trying to be fast, but
Yeah.
it's not.
Sonic, and then it goes like really slow.
It's not like Sonic X.
Yeah, it's not like
It's not like Sonic X. Sonic X, I feel like is maybe it's because I've watched a couple episodes of that
Mhm.
versus these other ones where I didn't. But like I feel like that has a very memorable theme song where it just made me want to go fast.
This song doesn't make me want to go fast.
It does-
Like
it does
It does
not.
not make me want to go fast.
Also, I wrote in my notes, "Who is the sexy girl?"
Oh, freaking Sally.
Yeah, why is she there? Just generally.
I don't know. Let's see. Was she wearing a vest? I don't remember. I know there's like,
No,
yeah,
I don't think
that's
she
that's what
was.
makes it uncomfortable for me. It's like Sally
Like, it's
without a
just-
vest just feels so naked, and that's weird.
Yeah, it's just like, and she's got like weird, like hedgehog lumpy boobs because anthropomorphic females still have to have boobs.
Yeah, it's just weird. But in terms of ranking this, I mostly did it from like an animation standpoint. I don't care for the song in
yeah.
the slightest, though.
Fair, valid.
Final verdict for you two.
It's D tier.
I have it in C tier. I'm in the middle of you guys. I'm not blown away by it.
I
Yeah.
kind of think the animation looks goofy. There are
Fine.
some really cool parts.
I
but-
think the animation's a saving grace.
Yeah.
Just because it's pretty
Actually,
unique.
I'll make it the gatekeeper of C tier. I can live
Okay,
with that.
fair enough.
I can live with that. If the song was
Yeah.
up there, it'd be better. All right. Next is Sonic Underground.
Sonic Underground, Sonic Underground. They made a vow their mother will be found.
We get
Oh,
it.
boy.
He doesn't have a mother. Like,
Yeah,
Which one's worse?
you.
the,
This is so bad.
the note I have for
It's
it
definitely
is-
worse.
It's a.
I have it in E tier.
I have it in E tier, and my note is it's a weird rock opera about mommy issues.
Yeah.
I get it. They don't have a mom. Sure. That's it. I have it in D tier because like, one, talk about a song that didn't need a second verse.
Right?
I mean, that thing is like 2 minutes, and it is a minute and 30 seconds too long.
Just find,
It is so long.
just find your mom.
I don't
guys.
even need to watch the show because the theme song just told me everything I needed.
Yeah, the show's about a set of triplets who lose their mom, who's the queen of a realm underground. That's it. That's the show.
I think they were.
Bye, guys.
I don't know if this is correct or not, but I think all three of them were voiced by Steve Urkel, if I remember correctly.
Urkel? Like-
Jaleel White?
Yeah.
Like Jaleel White?
Yeah.
Oh god, I gotta
I,
Google
I
this
can
now.
do a quick Google on that real quick.
5 minutes later.
Sonic is Jaleel White. Sonia is. Oh no. No, they are all voiced by Jaleel White. Oh no.
Oh man, don't you
That's
just love
Why?
it?
That's pretty awesome.
Okay. So
I think that's pretty sweet, personally.
Sonic, Sonia, and Manic the Hedgehog. Oh no. Can we move on?
Moving on
I'm
to
I'm sad now.
moving on to Sonic X.
Gotta go fast, gotta go fast, gotta go faster, faster, faster.
I put this in C. I couldn't
Half
put it there any
slap.
faster.
Yeah, you have this one. You have to be the fastest. I think of the Sonic theme songs, this is the strongest.
Absolutely.
I don't know if it's like better than C tier.
Yeah, I have it in C tier, sitting comfortably in the middle of C tier. I mean,
I think it could be B tier. Like I think of all this one has the most Sonic the Hedgehog energy.
yeah.
That
with
it does.
Which I appreciate.
Has the most Sonic essence.
I literally wrote, "This is what I want for Sonic."
Or maybe this the
So
new
I mean, it's good. Like
the song definitely matches the vibe, so I'll give it that.
yeah.
All right. Up next is Spider-Man. Yeah, this was
Spider-Man.
not good to me.
Spider-Man.
This is not that. This is the Spider-Man that's. I love this cartoon. Like this cartoon
Yeah.
brings back so many memories. But watching this opening, I feel like I'm gonna have epilepsy. Like it is
It's a
so
lot.
intense.
Spider-Man.
It is so the guitar solo. the guitar solo is sweet, and like the music riff is sweet. But like, and then the only lyric is like Spider-Man.
But there's
Spider-Man.
It's got the cool vocoder like overlay to it. I do like it. Yeah, the
It's
visuals
just
are
a
not.
lot.
It feels
great.
like a mess.
Yeah,
It's just a
It
lot
does.
going on.
It's like it's like they made this theme song like the show was about to air next week, and they were like, oh crap, we need a theme song. Someone just throw together some cool
Spider-Man.
music and
It's-
I have it
you
in C
can't
tier.
you can't tell me that's not exactly
No,
what
it's
happened.
fully what happened.
Right? This is
Um,
this is
I think
tier,
the only-
maybe E.
The only alternative is the people who wrote the song. They're like, "Hey guys, when you need this done by?" It's like, "Oh, it's due tomorrow." Oh, tomorrow.
Oh God. Okay.
um, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
I have it in C tier because I do think the song is funky and that guitar solo was great and sent me just to places.
Guitar solo is dope.
But the animation hurts my brain, so I am comfortable leaving that in D tier for you all. I'm not gonna argue for it to be higher.
And that's all she wrote.
Yeah.
Cartoon's awesome though. It's very fast-paced cartoon. It's awesome though.
Mm-hmm.
Up next, SpongeBob SquarePants.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
SpongeBob SquarePants!
Absorbent and yellow and porous is he.
SpongeBob SquarePants!
I mean,
I put this in S.
it's S tier. It's again, it's one of those things where if you ask most kids our age, most people our age, who lives in a pineapple under the sea,
I
like,
don't have it in S tier. I have this in A tier because
Okay.
I feel like if I heard this enough times, I would start getting annoyed. The shoot yourself music effect.
okay, the shoot yourself kids music. Got it.
I feel like that applies subtly to SpongeBob SquarePants because it's a little obnoxious. It's a little in your
Okay.
face and loud, but it's still an amazing opening. Like it's A tier. I have it very solidly in A tier. That's my case. I'm sticking to it.
It's all good, because yeah, it's like
Okay.
singable, unique
Yeah.
animation, memorable. I like the cool sea shanty vibes.
Absolutely, it fits the vibe really
Oh yeah,
well.
it's very unique.
It characterizes the show and its comedic stylings. Like, I'm a fan. I think it's really well
The
done.
talking
It's S
painting.
tier. Yes.
Here, look, there's SpongeBob's been on the air for almost 2 decades now, and
Yeah.
the theme song has never changed.
Yep.
Nope.
They have not.
Neither has the
That changed.
animation.
That
really.
should be an indicator of how great the theme song is.
Yeah.
Let's see. Moving on, Star Wars: The Clone Wars. I put it C because it's just typical.
It's just Star Wars.
It's just the Star Wars.
I mean, it's literally about. I mean, it's Star
I
Wars.
just put it in the middle. Like it's literally what the
It's
show
Star Wars,
is,
yeah.
what the movies are.
I mean,
so.
it's Star Wars. Like, yeah, like that's all we can say about it. Like, it's unoffensive, but it's not. There's no like real animation to it, so
Yeah, it's just. It is what it is.
not a whole lot to be said. Yeah.
Moving on.
Oh yeah.
Steven Universe.
Are the crystal gems will always save the day. And if you think we can, we'll always find a way.
Oh.
I have this. This is like high A for me.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
This
I-
is a good one.
It's really good. It's just there's something like a little bit off from S tier for it. Like
That's what
I
I'm
feel like
thinking
it's
too.
I don't know what would send it over for me because I think it's so well done and like Rebecca Sugar and the team did so well. And like the vocals really characterize the gems. I
like the little Steven line at the end too. He's just
yeah.
like
and
just that obnoxious
Yeah, like, it's
charm to it. Screw it.
I think what it is that it's really calm, right? But it
Yeah.
doesn't, which doesn't reflect how hyped the show can get sometimes,
That's true.
or the stakes that are at risk of the show.
I guess maybe
True.
tonally it's a little off.
I
yeah.
think
That's
I want to say
I mean, it's really hard to put down. I don't know what's keeping it because it's a high
Right?
A for me too. I can't really exactly pinpoint why these S tier ones set it apart. I guess like what I'm noticing is in my S tier openings, with the exception of, well, I'm looking at Comic Night Zero's S tier openings, but like what sets this apart from the ones you have in S tier? It has the lowest amount of energy, it has the lowest amount of like
yeah.
excitement building for the show, you know?
See, but when we get to some of the, because there's a couple we haven't gotten to, like, I mean, we haven't talked about the Proud Family yet, but the Proud Family doesn't have a very high energy intro.
Relative to Steven Universe, it does. I think.
I guess so, but I don't know.
I disagree with that a little bit, but I think in terms of like capturing the tone, I know the show, which, you know, you have to judge this as if you don't know anything about the show. But
Also
Right.
true.
But to
I'm breaking the rules already.
because I know the show certainly gets much heavier towards the end, whereas like earlier seasons,
Yeah.
it's like very lighthearted, very episodic to a degree, and so
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I've settled for making it the bottom of my S tier.
It's your kind of gatekeeper for S tier.
Yeah.
Like, okay, yeah.
Otherwise, Jake Long will
Okay.
be the protector of the A tier.
I feel like, yeah, that's fair. All right.
Let's see. Coming up next is Stoked.
'Cause summer's on, and I'll be living on the beach. Left my shoes and all my troubles far away.
This is a really,
man.
really solid intro.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh oh. What you got? What you got for me, Brenna? I have it.
I didn't like it.
Aw.
I didn't like it. What did I write? It's not as good as the 16 opening. The song also feels out of order.
It's like they wrote it backwards.
I mean,
Yeah.
you're right.
Because
Yeah, I have it in D tier because I feel like I learned nothing about the characters.
No, you learn like when they're all chilling on the surfboard and they're surfing through that stick nasty gnarly wave. Rob.
Cool, they surf.
And
What
they all-
else
and they
do
all-
we know?
They all stand on the surfboard differently, and that kind of reflects their character. You know, you have that one girl who's doing her makeup on the surfboard, the one girl who's struggling balancing. I think that kind of did a solid job characterizing.
I guess.
If that's what you're looking for,
Yeah, that was the
Yeah.
characterizations I
I do-
saw.
I do agree with you that it is weaker than the 16 than the 16 opening. And I feel so bad admitting this. I cannot remember for the life of me how the song goes.
I can't either, which leads me to believe that it's not that great.
I'm really trying to think because I looked it up yesterday too, or this morning. I was like, oh man, what have we not talked about yet? And I was like, oh, Stoked. I remember this one being okay, and I looked it up. I listened to it. I'm like, okay, that's all right. That is okay. I hope I can remember it in time for tomorrow. And here we are talking about it, and I forgot about it. So
I have it in D tier. I'm being harsh.
I think D tier's a little harsh.
I think I could move it to C tier and still feel okay about that. I don't know.
God, hold on. I gotta.
It's
I
not
gotta
memorable.
real fast.
Yeah.
I have to. I'm talking about
Yeah.
it. I can't even remember. I remember like the visuals and everything associated with it, but
Yeah.
like it was literally the last thing I
Yeah.
typed in on YouTube.
All right, you gave it a listen. Final verdict.
So
I
I just
stand
reviewed
by it. Yeah.
It's low B tier, high C tier, somewhere in that range.
I stand by it being written out of order though. I feel like the epic chorus part or epic verse part that's like just them like just guitar and vocals, that should be first, and then I think like it should go into the bridge, and then that opening like the summer's on, like I think that's, I don't know. It feels out of order, and I think they were doing that to like accommodate for reused animation and unique animation styles because they wanted to start unique and then starting it with the like, I don't know. I feel like they didn't think through the intro as I'm talking about it. I think they didn't think it through. They were just like, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
And
I can certainly
I'm
feel
just
that
disappointed.
reverse order you're talking
Yeah.
about as I like visualize it.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's C tier. Yeah.
Fair enough. Up next is Strawberry Shortcake. Okay, sorry. I was confused looking at my Excel sheet and this actual thing. Up next
Yeah.
is Strawberry Shortcake.
She's cool, she's fun, she'll lead the way. Strawberry shortcake. That girl's so sweet, just like her name.
Yeah, I put this in E.
It's bad. It's really
Bad,
bad.
little cringy, way too long.
Very cringy.
Some weird
my,
visual choices.
my dilemma is this worse than Denver the Last Dinosaur? Because if it is, then it's F tier.
I think it's about as bad as Denver the Last Dinosaur for me. It's
Because Denver
Again,
at
talk about
least
it-
has energy. Strawberry Shortcake does not.
Here's the thing.
doesn't.
Here's the thing. Here's what we talked about last time. Like Denver, when I can watch the Denver the Last Dinosaur opening and enjoy the hell out of it, you know, because of the insanity of what I'm watching, right?
I guess.
I don't have that luxury with Strawberry Shortcake, and I still don't enjoy it. But at the same time, it's not as bad as these other ones I have in F tier.
Then it sounds like it's E tier.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's what it sounded like.
That's what it sounded like.
Again, talk about a song that didn't need a second verse though. Oh my
For real,
god.
though.
God.
Once you said
that's
Strawberry
fine.
Shortcake, it should have just ended. Outside of
Great.
Strawberry.
Strawberry shortcake. Oh my god. Talk about shoot yourself music. It's so bad.
Up next.
Let's move on.
Up next is Tak and the Power of Juju. I put this in E as well.
Really?
Yes, it is extremely messy and all over the place. Half of it is putting characters over static backgrounds, and then the final 5 seconds, they just put a bunch of Tak models all over the page.
But the song is so good.
I don't like it.
It's I feel like the person who made this opening, the team behind this opening, is the same team behind Planet Sheen.
That's what I
the
feel.
Planet Sheen
Probably.
opening. Which is funny that you put them right next to each other. This is what made me think of it. Yeah, it's not great. I think the song's pretty good, but I think everything else is so messy that it's not that the song isn't enough to save it.
I have it in C tier. I can't put it higher than C tier, but I don't want to put it lower because I actually enjoy the song. I think it's a fun song. The animation is atrocious. You're right. It is so ugly.
It is
but
ugly.
But
Yeah.
the song is so fun and it gives you the flavor of the show. I don't know.
It's a no from me, dog.
That's fair, Randy. I get it.
Up next is Tailspin. I put this at C.
Yep, it's exactly where it belongs.
It suffers from the same problem
Same
all
problem
of those
all the other Disney shows have. Yep.
where they just reuse all of the visuals and it doesn't work with the song.
Tune's catchy.
Tune's catchy though.
That it is. I like the little breakdown they do like in the middle. Or I guess it's towards the end. Feels a bit random, but I
Yeah.
kind of like it to a degree still.
Yeah, it's a cool song. I have it like high D tier. Like it is D tier for me because when I compare it to the other like Disney era shows, I don't like it as much. Like Darkwing Duck. Like I prefer Darkwing Duck to Tailspin, and I have Darkwing Duck in C tier, and I don't think they're on the same level.
Duck.
Like Darkwing Duck is so strong,
Let's get dangerous.
Dangerous.
but Tailspin I just don't have the same attachment to. So it's like high D tier for me.
Fair enough. I can feel that.
Yeah.
All right, up next is Teen Titans.
Go!
Not quite. Not quite.
Go to S tier.
I gotta say this is my number one
Go
opening.
to S tier.
This is my number one opening.
It's definitely S tier.
It's
Like this.
incredible.
It's super good. It's super unique, right? Where they have just like the colors and the letters striping all across the screen as you see each member of the team show off whatever their power is. It is so cool. and Puffy Amiyumi, you know,
Yeah.
they're just super good at what they do. You know, like it's
They really nail
Amazing.
that punk,
Amazing.
that like
Mhm.
Japan punk style. They are the heart and soul of that Japanese girl punk. And
you see those top two in S tier for Comic Night Zero.
yeah, they're
What do they got in
You
common?
seeing a trend here?
Puffy.
when there's
Amiyumi.
trouble, you know who to call. Like it's so perfectly like
Yeah, it gets you excited.
cadence.
Um,
Yeah.
And it has a
it's
second verse, and
well-timed.
it still works.
The second verse doesn't
Oh yeah, the
drag.
second verse does not hold it back. Yeah.
No. Like, I don't feel like the song would be better without it.
Yep. Also, like the whole, do you know the difference between it being played in English and Japanese?
No.
It has to do with like the theme of the episode, right?
That it does. So fun fact for those who don't know, for any time the intro is done in English, it means that it's meant to be serious. And anytime the intro is done in Japanese, it's meant to be funny. There's like one or two episodes that are exception to this, but overall, that is the thing behind it.
Interesting.
So now you know.
The lore.
The more you know.
Let's see. Moving on, we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I put this.
Guys, it's pretty
I put
good.
it at A.
It's really good.
It's an
It's
A
like high
tier.
A for me.
It's really good.
Pretty solid.
Yeah. It is very fun.
And really cool animation.
Yeah, it's got the sing along value, and I will say something that both Teen Titans and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles have is the same BPM. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. When there's trouble, you know who to call. Like it's
Can
the
I
same.
expect a remix of these two songs
Donatello.
soon?
Donatello. Yeah, someone should remix Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Teen
Teen
Titans.
Turtles, go!
Teen Titans.
That's
Yeah, I was gonna
totally
say-
doable too.
Oh,
Like,
totally.
You could just totally change up the visuals too, where instead of each member of the Teen Titans, you do each member of the of the Turtles
Oh, totally.
and Master Splinter.
Yeah.
Turtles in a half shell. Teen Titans.
It just works. Alright, coming up next.
Yeah, it's great.
Coming up next, we have Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog.
It's
I put this at low C.
I have it in E tier. It is so offensive to my sensibilities.
How
I am-
offended are you?
I'm right in the middle of you guys.
It's why are they using In the Hall of the Mountain King?
Don't worry about it.
That's what that is. That is it's
The note I have is it gives me Saturday morning cartoon vibes.
yeah, I have weird Looney Tunes vibes, but I don't know if I like that for Sonic.
But it's a fast song.
I don't know. Technically.
Yeah. I have mine in D tier.
You gotta split the middle between us then.
So I'm right in between you guys. I did not like it. I do see how someone could watch this and get excited to watch Sonic. The Saturday morning cartoon vibes, you know, that nostalgia factor. So it's sitting comfortably in D tier.
I feel that. British on the sheep in Pokemon.
Is it better than the Pokemons for you?
Half of them. Nah.
You're moving it down now?
I'll put it in D.
Okay.
Because really the only thing I have going for it is Saturday morning cartoon vibes. And that's really it.
Yeah.
Nothing else appeals to
Yeah.
me about it.
I'm glad you saw the light. I'm glad you saw the light. Come to our side.
Let's see. Okay, up next is The Amazing World of Gumball. I put it at B.
It's cute.
It's just cute. I don't think it has enough going for it to be that high up. So
I have it in
I have it in C tier.
fair. I have it in B tier as well. I think it's
I like how short it is.
Yeah, I think it's short, sweet, to the point. It's catchy. Visuals are cute. I have nothing bad to say about it. But I also don't have like raving things to say about it. I have generally positive things, but nothing like
Because one of my favorite things about Gumball is like its mix of animation styles, and so it still like persists into the show's opening while still adding additional effects on top of that. And so I thought that was cool. That's why it is in my B's. But speaking of bees, how about your backyard friends, the Backyardigans? I have this at B, but I'm kind of leaning towards A little bit.
I really like the Backyardigans theme song.
It's pretty solid.
They put
It's
so
pretty
much
solid.
effort
There's a
into
lot of
it.
effort in here in the shows. I have it in low A tier.
I have it in A tier and I really like it.
Because I like the whole, I think the premise of the show is more or less they feel like an acting troupe, doing these scenarios and stuff, and
Yes.
that still shows in the opening itself. I'm like, that's pretty cool. And,
Yeah.
like all their little mannerisms
Well,
and
and
all that.
And it shows them like playing in an imaginary space,
Mhm.
right? Like it's more than just, hey, we're kids in a backyard. It's we are taking you on an imaginary like journey. And I don't know, I really like it. The song's just cute and I don't know.
Yeah.
Dancing's good.
Nice choreography.
They also put so much work into the show.
For real though.
Like that, yeah. I off air. Yeah, I sent them a video, all about like how much effort was put into the Backyardigans, and it's great.
That did elevate it a little bit for me.
Right?
Yeah.
They like hired dancers and
watching that
animated
video.
based off of the dancers. Yeah.
Basically gave like the
it's-
composer any amount of money he needed to get a song done. He's like, all right, tell me your budget, we'll
It's-
give it to you.
It's great. Nickelodeon went off.
Yep, final verdict for me is A tier.
Yep.
All right, up next is Berenstain Bears. Berenstain Bears.
We are the Berenstain Bears.
Mama!
Papa,
Sister! Brother!
we appreciate each other.
Berenstain Bears.
So I know for the longest time when we first like watched these intros, we saw like the 2003 version, I believe, until I found there was like an even older one when I was like editing some of the older parts of the series. And it's like this one is so
it went
much
down
worse.
real far.
I know.
It went down. It was all the way in B tier, and it got knocked all the way to E tier. For me.
I
Like,
had it. I had it in A tier.
It wasn't bad, right? And like the song was still pretty catchy, right? It just went on kind of long, and then when it stopped so abruptly. It's like, and here's the
It's
show.
off-putting.
What? It doesn't
It's
give
like,
you a
yeah,
beat.
and you think that this would end the
No.
show. And it does.
And watch more.
Bears galore!
You may think that this starts our show. Well, it does.
And then they end.
Like the Leanne Womack version that we grew up on is so good. It like took the bones of what was originally there and made it a song. That early one is so bad and it hurts.
Yeah,
It hurts. I wrote such raving things about the Leanne Womack version too. Like I had it in A tier. I was debating putting it in S tier, and then we listened to that terrible new version, and I wanted to jump off a bridge.
I wouldn't say it's terrible. It's pretty funny. You know.
I just
I
had
don't
such
like
high
it.
hopes for it.
It's
I had such high hopes.
It's just I feel bad for that particular opening because we just listened to this very good version of the same
Yeah.
show, and like it's jarring, you know. And it's just like, okay, there's no way this is as good as that. It's not even that. And it just kept lower and lower as the more I thought about it.
Oh man. Oh well, what can you do? Moving on, we have the Cramp Twins. I put it at C. I think it told me enough that I needed to where I didn't hate it. Nor did I like it.
I watched an animated birth sequence. Why did they animate a birth sequence?
Yeah, that I would
Like,
put it in C. but
Coming
then,
out of a
hearing
vagina.
that puts it in D.
It's easier because I was so caught off guard that I could not make it through the
If
rest
you want
of
to
it.
watch, if you want
emotionally.
to watch like a Cramp Twins marathon, you have to watch that every time.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, you have to watch that
You know?
birth sequence every time.
I think
And nothing about the intro made it like worth moving it up for me. I was like, it's not F tier, but it is certainly not D tier.
I'm not trying to convince you to move it up, but I will say I think the part that like adds in from the birth scene is showing how weird the blue twin is from birth.
No, I get why they did it, but that doesn't mean I like it.
It's the only defense I have for it.
Maybe, and here's maybe why I hate it so much. I have a special relationship to that opening that you two don't have.
Do you have a blue twin sister?
No, being that like that's just an aggressive awareness that I have every day of like, oh God, that's where babies come from.
Mm.
And I hate it.
I
I just hate
see.
it.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that makes you aware of your own physicality, and that's not why I watch cartoons.
It's not what I want to be reminded of.
Yeah, exactly. So it's E tier. It's pretty bad.
And there you have it, folks.
There we have it.
Ooh, let's have a better escape from reality, shall we? The Fairly Odd Parents.
Juice, rubber, goose, green rose, guava juice, giant steak, birthday cake, large rice, chocolate shake.
Where did I put this? I put it S.
Butch Hartman, he really knows what he's doing with his
What
openings.
he does. I
Do
put
it.
this at S.
Like this
It's-
one's really good.
It's really good.
You like jazz?
Well, hold on. Don't give Butch too much praise.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Do you know who I am? Do you know where I come
I'm
from?
not getting into this.
No, we're not. I'm just saying, Tough Puppy still has to be judged.
Oh, don't I know it?
We'll get there.
Oh yeah, tough.
If only
yeah,
Bunsen was a
okay.
beast.
All right, yeah.
Bunsen as a beast was on here.
Yeah. Fairly Odd Parents is one of the best intros. It's so good. It's S tier. It's jazzy. It's fun. I don't know. I like it.
It's sing-alongable, unique animation. What more could you want? Alright, up next is the Flintstones.
Flintstones, meet the Flintstones. They're the modern Stone Age family. From the town of Bedrock, they're a page right out of history.
I put this at A.
I have it in S tier. I
Oh,
don't.
Wow.
I don't know what it is.
I have it in B tier, but
Ooh.
it is. Yeah, it is. It is really good. Like these older cartoons, you know, have. There's something about them that just really elevates it to another. You know, like I feel like they put more effort into the song.
Mhm.
You know. probably because they're aware that these cartoons are kind of all kids have in these decades, and they're going to be airing for a long time. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. And the unique animation just really, I don't know, it tells a really good story for me. I don't know. I really like it, and I just perfectly
Have we gotten
encompasses
to the
the
Jetsons
show.
Yeah,
yet?
it's
No, they're
coming up.
next.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll go straight to the Jetsons, since that one's next.
You have a
technically
you have
the
a
Garfield
No,
few.
it's
show-
not.
You have a
Garfield.
few.
We have a couple.
So,
Yeah.
Garfield. Let's blitzkrieg through
the
Garfield.
Garfield show.
Let's talk about Garfield.
Yeah, this was E.
It's
So
bad.
there's two things I hate: Mondays and this opening.
And watching this opening on Mondays.
Mm,
And
Yeah,
watching it, that's the worst of both worlds. That is. I would not wish that upon my worst enemy.
yeah, it's not great. It's not great at all. It's bad. Let's move on.
Up next, the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. I put it in B.
Yeah. I have it in my low A's, so that's fair. I like it a lot.
I have it in C.
Wow, why?
I just have a very neutral feeling towards it.
Yeah, I think the only thing I like elevated it for me to B is like, given its kind of dark humor and like somewhat dark aesthetic to it.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, I think it's the part where they bring in the characters, drawing them as bones, then adding skin on top, and then
Oh yeah, it is very different than other stuff that was on. The closest thing to it could be like Courage the Cowardly Dog, right?
yeah.
And you know, those two cartoons, I really can't think of any other cartoon that had that type of sense of humor or
Yeah.
was willing to push those kinds of limits as far as animation goes.
For sure. And
And props to Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. They did that right in the opening, where I feel like Courage didn't. I guess they sort of did. Courage
Kind
sort of
of.
did. I can't. Is Courage the Cowardly Dog on this list? It's not.
yes. No, we talked about it.
We
episode
talked about
one.
it. I just don't remember where it is.
I don't remember where it is
It's
either.
in here. I think it's I can't find your courage.
I'll check the Excel sheet.
Just generally.
It says
You know
it's
what,
in,
the
it's-
more I'm-
it says it's in B somewhere.
Oh, there it is. It's in B, right between Cat Dog and Hey Arnold.
Yeah, I was about to say, the more
Yeah,
I'm
that
thinking
is-
about it, the more I want to put Grim Adventures higher up. So B
Yeah.
tier it goes.
I like that it's really short too. I just like a short intro. Give me more content.
Yeah.
Okay, now we talk about the Jetsons.
Now we can do the Jetsons.
Meet George Jetson. His boy Elroy.
I also put this at B because it feels just like the Flintstones but futuristic.
Yeah,
So
it's
I'm
just
not-
reskinned.
Or no, I guess I
Flintstones.
put that in. Did I put that in A? I guess I put them both
A
in A.
tier.
Okay.
I have them both in S tier. I don't know. I might be lensing it with some nostalgia, but I just think that they do a really good job with the animation and the characterizations for both of them. I really like it. It makes me really
I
happy.
think the Jetsons is a better opening than the Flintstones. So
Okay.
I have the Jetsons in A tier and the Flintstones in B tier.
I like the song of Flintstones more, I think.
Yes.
But to each their own.
Yeah, to each their own.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're both fucking wrong. Oh, dang it. I
No,
got dolphin
Boy,
noise.
I'm tired of censoring you.
Dolphin noise. Crap. I was being so good, too.
I know. You'd nailed it up until then.
Yep.
All right, moving on. The Magic School Bus.
Cruising on down Main Street, you're relaxed and feeling good. Next thing that you know, you see it. in the neighborhood.
I have this in B.
I'm in, everybody. Really?
I do.
Who?
For me, the song just doesn't, I don't know, doesn't catch me. But
Okay.
it captures the essence. I feel it. I ain't mad.
I have it in S tier. I think Little Richard kills it. I think it's so good.
Little Richard slays.
I think he nails that song. I think it's just so unique and weird, and I'm into it.
What say you, Freddie?
I'm trying to remember where I put it. I put it somewhere, and
He's in the middle, I imagine. He's at A tier.
Probably. He's probably an A tier.
Just check your A tiers, Freddie.
it is not. Oh, it's in B tier.
Oh, okay. So I'm just the weird outlier here. Okay, that's fair.
Just really like Little Richard.
I mean,
I
it's
just really like Little Richard.
it's really good. Like B tier is really is.
Oh,
you know,
no,
the
B tier's
openings
good.
here are great.
That's why I'm not mad that you guys put it in B tier. Like, I get it.
She's not mad, she's just disappointed.
No, I'm not even disappointed this time.
I'm disappointed that you guys put Kirby right back at you in C tier.
It's just, Freddie, you can't talk me up. You keep trying to.
You talk me out of
can't talk
D.
me up.
That's all you get.
I think you guys need to watch it a couple more times.
I think we're gonna move
As
on.
in more than once.
I think we're gonna move on to the marvelous misadventures of Flapjack.
Flapjack, come with me. We'll go and see a place called Candid Island.
Who needs Candid Island? It's safer at the docks.
But there ain't no streams of sody pop go trickling down the rocks.
I was really surprised with how much I liked this one.
I love this.
I'm a little
opening.
torn between A or S because I really dig the animation that went into it.
Yeah.
I do too. I have it in A tier because I don't think the theme song is as memorable or as the ones in as the ones in S tier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel that. Might
I
be
think
my new gatekeeper.
I think it kind of suffers from the same problem as Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, where it's like really good musically, but it kind of gets lost in like callbacks of like all the fun details because it's so intricate,
Yeah.
which isn't a bad thing. Same with Gravity Falls, right? Like these are really good pieces of music that just kind of are great when you're watching it, but if you're trying to recall it quickly, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, it's like for what it does have, it's really solid, but it's still missing like one element to ascend it to S tier.
Exactly. Yeah.
And there you have it. Up next is the Proud Family.
Family, a family, proud family. They'll make you scream, they make you wanna sing. It's a family thing, a family, proud family, proud family.
I have such strong feelings about the Proud Family intro.
Yeah,
It is.
I have it in S.
It is so good.
It's really
That is Solange Knowles, and Solange kills it. She does so well of just like embodying what the family is about. Like, I don't know, I just really like it. The animation's fun. I don't know. It's
Yeah, and I like the little like R&B behind it and stuff. You don't
Yeah,
really. I don't
it's-
think there's really any other intro done that way.
there's no like true R&B. Like Tailspin might be the closest we get. And when Tailspin is the closest you get to R&B,
we've
You're
talked
not
about
close.
we've talked about a lot of cartoons, so I don't know if I could comfortably say that like other openings haven't done it, but I can firmly say that none of them have done it in a way as well or as good or as memorable as the Proud Family.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it's not as recognizable in terms of like
Yeah.
the genre.
right.
So I think Proud
Yeah, I
Family
mean-
really nails it.
There's a lot of jazz, but I don't think there's a lot of R&B.
Sure,
Like
there are
looking
a-
at the list.
There are a good amount of jazz numbers. I know a handful of these I like elevated because I like jazz.
Yeah, I like
You like
jazz.
And so those worked
Proud
in those
Family's
shows'
S tier,
favor.
Yeah.
Ooh, but moving on from there, we have the Ren and Stimpy show.
do it. Yeah, just do it.
Really?
Yeah,
I did.
just do it.
I put an
I
F.
did too. I did too. You want me to make all your fans hate me? I never liked Ren and Stimpy.
I
No,
also didn't
it's-
like Ren and
It's
Stimpy.
it's okay. I hated Ren and Stimpy, and that's fine.
I have it in D tier, and I'm starting to question that.
It's just like it's that similar feelings to oh crap, what is it? It was like Augie something where like I'm
Augie and
just
the Cockroaches.
repulsed-
Oh, Augie and the Cockroaches?
Yeah, where
Yeah.
I'm just repulsed by the animation, right?
Oh,
And in
yeah.
addition to that, the opening, I don't think the opening's good. So
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
there's nothing really to it. I don't know.
Yeah.
It just shows you scenes from the show, clip show.
That's what I thought. It felt very clip showy. I don't know if I want to move it all. Yeah, it's. Oh god, should I move it all the way down to F tier? I'm gonna leave it in E tier because I didn't hate the song. I don't hate the song.
It's like for me, separating the intro from the show, I hate both. So there it is.
Yeah. I never liked the show either. So wow, look. Are we really reviewing animated intros when all of us hate Ren and Stimpy, one of the classics? Yes, we are. That's what we're here to do.
It's the name of the game.
It's the name of the game. The name of the game.
Up next is The Replacements.
They sent away $1.98, got a super spy mom and a daredevil dude of a dad.
I really like The Replacements.
I do too.
this one's really good.
I think it's really fun.
It's a strong B for me.
I agree.
Yeah? Yeah.
Yeah, right
I-
next to B for Bob the Builder.
B for Bow Replacements.
Bow Replacements. Oh, I have it in A tier. I really like it. I don't know if I agree with it being. I'm looking at my B tiers and it's better than my B tiers. I'm leaving it in A tier.
All right. Up next is The Smurfs.
That's where they live and work and play.
Smurf feels good, so that's why we sing all day. We're doing things the Smurfy way.
Okay, so I think we may have to talk about this one. Mostly
I don't
because there's like 2 or 3 different versions, and I don't remember the one we watched, but because one of these is like region based. It's like if you're in the UK, you got a different one, like a much darker one. And so, remind me, which one did we watch for this?
We watched. Oh
Was
God.
it them like singing the actual Smurf song,
I gotta-
or was it just the narrator?
I gotta. No, they were singing.
They were singing the song.
Okay, so there's 2 for the original one. Then I want to say the one we watched might have been newer.
Okay.
Basically, there's both of them have a narrator, I believe. One is more or less talking about the Smurfs. They were good.
Long, long ago, deep in the forest, there was a hidden village where tiny creatures lived. They called themselves Smurfs. They were good.
And just like general, happy ever after type setting. Whereas the one in the UK, it's like you see the Smurfs in the village, and then, what's his name? Gargamel? Is that his name?
Gargamel, yes.
Yeah.
Gargamel the wizard.
Gargamel,
Yeah.
he casts some spell, and all the Smurfs are just running around as their village is on fire.
Ravage the land as never before.
Total destruction from mountain to shore.
And that's the intro.
Oh my God, that's the one I watched. Yeah, that's the one I watched. So
That's depressing.
Right?
it's really wild. Yeah.
I was like, was that the intro?
Yes, it's really bad.
So I think, I guess there's like 3 ones you could rate
just
here.
what
I'm doing the one with the
want.
narration, where I guess the good ending happened, and I put that at D.
Hold on, it's not an S for Smurf.
No.
No,
No,
I
it's
have to put it in
not.
T for the Smurfs.
I also have it in D tier. I'm in agreement
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah, it's
That's
really,
not
We
good.
already talked about how weak the narrative openings can be.
Yeah.
True.
When not done well, right?
Oh yeah, true. There's at least a couple that had like monologues, but still makes it a solid opening. Coming up next is the Super Mario Brothers show, or Super Mario Bros. Super Show.
With the Mario Brothers and plumbing's a game. We're not like the others who get all the fame. If your sink is in trouble, you can call us on the double. We're faster than the others.
I feel the same way I feel about Denver the Last Dinosaur.
Oh man, it's a little weird.
A little weird?
A little weird.
That's what you're giving the
I
masterpiece.
Like it. I am totally with you, Brenna. Like, there's enjoyment to be had in watching this,
But it's not because it's good.
but not because it's good. Yeah, exactly.
It's like it's ironically good.
Yeah.
So
like-
here's exactly what I wrote. Hold on.
Go-
I
go
wrote,
ahead.
I'm baffled. Truly. The rapping, the green screen work, the entire premise of the show. It's memorable though. And I like it. So bad it's good.
That's why I have it in D and not any higher.
I'm baffled, truly.
Who
What
made
a
this?
what a strong way to come out swinging with the commenting on this. Yeah, this is either E or D tier. You can talk me up either way.
I have it
think
in E tier.
I also have this in E tier. I think I might put it in D tier just because I want to throw Mario a bone, you know.
I
don't
got
know if we
enjoyment
need
out of
to.
it. Doesn't mean I want to
I
watch the
did.
show, but I got enjoyment out of it.
I want to watch the show while blasted drunk. That's why I want to watch the show.
That sounds fun.
With Mario Brothers. It's so bad. Oh.
All right, coming up next is the Wild Thornberries.
It's me, Eliza Thornberry, part of your average family. I got a dad, a mom, and a sister. There is Donnie. We found him. And Darwin? He found us.
I put it at C. It's a monologue, but I like the change in scenery and the kind of different
Yeah.
camera angles they do throughout it, and so.
It is acceptable. Yeah. I don't feel negatively. I don't feel positively. I barely feel for it.
Yeah, it's just,
The show's great.
I'm
show's
very
great.
very neutral on the intro.
Y'all remember that Rugrats crossover?
I do. Yeah,
It
I
was-
do remember
it
the
was pretty
Rugrats
sweet. It was
crossover.
nice.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Up next is Thomas and Friends. This one was pretty dope. I put it in B.
It's just so funny hearing that about Thomas the Tank Engine.
Thomas and
Like,
Friends
yeah,
is pretty dope.
It was pretty dope.
I mean, it's pretty dope, guys.
It's got a sick beat to it, dude.
Let's just call it what it
It
is.
does.
This is some sick, nasty trains.
Just the,
Yeah. I think B tier is a pretty fair.
I get it. Like, I like it.
just it has
Totally
a really
get it.
cool use of rhythmic train noises.
Yeah, it's locomotive.
It's just solid beat.
It definitely stands out.
I would drop bars over that,
People have.
right? Up next is
Ah, yes.
Thundercats. I put this in A.
It's aggressively upbeat.
That it is a little weird.
It's a lot. I have it in C tier, but I think I'm very flexible. I'm very you could easily persuade me to go up or down one level.
It is B tier for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the song a lot, and you learn a lot about the characters in the intro. It's just a lot.
Yeah, like the reason why I have it in A tier, or at least my notes are, there's not much to it like music wise, and it's a little long, but I really dig the sequences behind it. I think one of my favorite scenes is like Chitara running through the crowd of enemies and then doing some sick flips behind all that.
That was
pretty solid.
That was pretty dope.
Oh, no,
I would
it's
argue
dope.
to say that's as dope, if not more dope, than Thomas and Friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that was really cool. Okay, you've convinced me. This is going up a tier.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Moving on from there, we have Timothy Goes to School. More like Timothy Goes to E tier.
Yep. It is.
Learn how to be a better
bad.
intro, then we'll talk.
It is bad. It's oh, it's bad.
I can't even. Oh yeah, it's an E tier for me too.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's like part of me that really wants to put in an F tier. Because it's so long. Also, so my notes are, why is it so long, and who is this knockoff Rod Stewart singing? I gave it a 2 out of 10.
2 out of 10. Are your F tiers 1 out of 10?
Very generous.
Yeah.
Yikes.
I know.
Well, I guess E tier is unanimous.
Yeah.
Moving on. Tiny Toon Adventures.
Tiny Toon Adventures.
This is light years better than the Baby Looney Tunes one.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I put it in B tier.
Light years.
I put it in A tier. It is very clearly trying to do the Animaniacs thing.
Well, I thought that too, but technically Tiny Toon came out first, which is...
Well, yeah, that's fair.
Because I said the exact same thing. I was like, did they just copy Animaniacs? But no, like, Tiny Toons came out a few years before Animaniacs. I was like...
Tiny Toons.
But Animaniacs did it better, or at least it fits them more. It fits the Animaniacs more.
Yeah. But I like Tiny Toon Adventures. I have it in my low A tier. I think it's really strong, and the animation's cute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's in B tier for me. It's solid. It is cute.
And there you have it.
Yeah.
Up next is Tom and Jerry. There's like this.
So
go on.
There are so many Tom and Jerry openings, right?
Oh my god.
Did you guys see like the original Tom and Jerry opening
Yes.
where it wasn't even a cat and mouse? It was just two guys.
This is like 1910s. Yeah.
That was appalling. I was like, oh my god. that was a shock to my system.
Yeah,
I feel like Tom and Jerry never really had an opening to begin with.
I put it in C, very similar to Donald Duck and Popeye.
Yeah, it's like it fits the time, so you can't be mad at it, but it's simple. I have no problems with it.
Yeah,
and it's also a fun play on the like MGM lion, right? Like,
and they've managed that simplicity for a century at that point, so it's like it just works.
Yeah, like they kind of have it down. It works.
Moving on from there, Total Drama Island.
To mom and dad, I'm doing fine. You guys are on my mind. You ask asked me what I wanted to be, and now I think the answer is plain to see. I wanna be famous.
Where'd I put this? I think I put this in S.
Really? Wow.
S tier. Wow.
I thought it was. I think it's mostly
Bold
because
move, holy man.
I really dig the song. It's my kind of music. I think that's why Stoked was up there
Song,
too.
the song is pretty good. I think this is way better than Stoked though. It is.
Exactly.
It's in my A tier.
Because Stoked is in my A tier. And if TDI is better than Stoked, then technically TDI would be S.
I think putting Stoked in A tier is very generous. I don't think Stoked belongs in A tier.
I also don't.
I do think Total Drama Island is in one of the higher tiers. I don't think it's an S tier, but I think it fits very comfortably in A tier for me.
But hey, Mr. Comic Knight Zero, this is your list.
Famous.
I'll put in this.
I wanna be famous.
I have it in B. I have it in B tier. I had it in C tier, but because I moved Stoked up, I was comparing Stoked to Total Drama Island, and then I was comparing Total Drama Island to like Atomic Betty, which is also kind of my gatekeeper for C tier. And I was like, yeah, Total Drama Island's better.
Both of those are way better than Atomic Betty.
I like Atomic Betty, okay?
Atomic Betty. I can't tell you any other lyric other than the girl's name.
Very true. I think my reasoning
Whatever.
behind TDI mostly is I enjoy the song. They have a lot of characters to get through and only a certain amount of
They
time
do
to like,
it
characterize
effectively.
them.
They do it really well. Yeah.
It's done well paced, and I don't know. That was pretty solid.
It doesn't feel like it's too long either.
It doesn't, which I will give it that. Yeah. It's fine. I'm not like wooed by it. I'm not as wooed by it as like you two seem to be, but I don't hate it. It's B tier. Like I moved it up. I feel better about it being in B tier.
I think that's fine. I think we all have just that one song that we just think is better
I
than
mean,
everything else, and then
I have the Flintstones and the Jetsons in S tier. Like
I'm sure Freddie has Kirby Right Back at You in God tier.
I might put Kirby Right Back at You. It's an A tier. Kirby Right Back at You is an A tier cartoon opening. You guys are wrong for thinking otherwise.
we all have the hill we're going to die
wrong
on.
for thinking otherwise.
Okay.
I'm not moving on that either.
No, you're fine. You don't have to.
We all get that
Well,
one
all right,
intro.
Let's just shut up and put Totally Spies in A tier.
Really?
I think your list is inverted.
I don't know about A tier.
For Totally Spies. I have this in D.
Yeah, it's not good.
Where did I actually put it?
It's not good, but it's better than the things in E tier, so I have to put it in D tier.
It has to exist somewhere.
I can't even find it. I thought I put it in A tier. Oh no, it's in C tier. It's in C tier. Okay. I guess I did not like it as much as I thought when I initially watched it.
It is painfully mid 2000.
Very much so.
I think that was the energy that didn't have it break C tier.
Yeah, probably. Probably. Yeah, because that's not a good thing. Like, people were buying green suede couches in the mid 2000s. Like, we don't need to go back there.
It doesn't age well.
No.
It's not timeless like these other ones in S tier.
Nothing about the years
Or
2004
A tier,
to
for that matter.
2007 aged well. Remember double polos? Remember when we tried to bring back double polos, guys? Why did we do that?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Speaking of not aging well, who's ready to talk about how gas vehicles are going to be slowly phased out, and therefore the Transformers will slowly die?
Transformers!
Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons, the Transformers.
Buy a Tesla now.
Yeah, I put this in E.
I have it in C tier. but
I like the action, but the song is absolutely god-awful to me. Extremely clunky and does not fit the tone.
yeah, it's
It's
yeah.
very cool word generation.
My exact note says, "Wow, powerful 80s. Why does the tempo ellipses do that?"
Exactly. As they all fight to save the world and beat the Decepticons. It's like, okay,
And then
all right.
it's like they said, you know what? We're gonna free jazz this. No time signature. This is all just, improvisational. We move through time signatures. It's fine. Do we want it to be in 5/7? We can be in 5/7. That's fine.
You like jazz? We have a transformer named Jazz. We'll also play this theme song in jazz.
But not good jazz, like 80s jazz.
It is rough. I thought this is one of those shows where I watched it and I remember thinking like, oh man, this opening was so cool because the show was cool, right?
Yeah.
And then you revisit it and it's, it's
Reality
it does-
ensues.
Yeah, reality. I don't know
Yeah.
if it's because I've aged or if it's because the show aged terribly.
Yeah, I don't know
Like-
why I had it in C. It's bad.
Like the year 2020 hit this thing like a pack of menthol cigarettes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's rough. This is appropriately E tier. You guys are right. No, I don't know why I had it so high. Maybe I just wanted it to be high because I like the Transformers and I think they're
me
fun.
too. I'm with
Yeah.
you. Like I thought going into it like this is an A tier. This is gonna be an A tier opening, and then you listen to it and it's like, man, and I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in you, Transformers. This is why I'm gonna buy a Tesla.
I expected better.
This is the only reason.
All right. Up next is Tough Puppy.
He's a tough puppy, he's a tough puppy. A dog who sticks his nose right where he knows his throats will be.
I put this in D.
Do you know why I put Tough Puppy in F tier?
What you got?
Tough Puppy is a knockoff Teen Titans. And that made me mad. Yeah.
Tough puppy.
Yeah. The song, or to me, it sounded like a knockoff to Teen Titans.
I will say or go on.
I just said it's fine, but it's more plagiarism by Butch Hartman.
I will say compared to other, songs
Yeah.
by the Butch Man, this is
one
of the
real
worst. All-time low on this one.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll put an E, honestly. Like, even the lyrics are extremely boring. Tough puppy.
It's just
Tough puppy. He's a tough puppy.
I can't tell you any other lyric.
it's forgettable. Yeah.
It's like, I get, they were trying to make a very comedic, cartoonish, spy show. And so trying to write a song to capture that, but maybe it suffers from what it captures.
I think it's suffering
it's
from what it
just-
captures.
Yep.
Yeah.
You'll get him next time, bud.
Willie?
No.
No, he won't. All right.
Up
The home
next-
stretch.
All right, we're coming down to the wire. Ultimate Muscle.
Big bad boys from outer space. Get a body slam to human race.
This was an E tier.
This must have been a very weird show.
Yeah.
I have no clue what the heck this is about. It's about like alien WWE wrestlers
Yeah.
Basically.
or something. Like I don't know what, and this I have no idea what the heck to make of it.
And the main character is like from a alien planet of masked wrestlers. Something along
I
those
don't-
lines.
I
you
don't
know what?
even know.
I'll give it this. It does make me want to watch the show to know what the heck is going on.
Yeah, but that's got like a Denver the Last Dinosaur thing to it. Like,
yeah, you're right, which is why it's gonna be an E tier.
It's like you
Yeah.
start getting the Denver territory. That's where things get a bit dicey.
yeah.
And I don't
It's
think the
bad.
English translation was doing this show any favors, so
Is this
Absolutely
is this an anime?
not.
I thought it was. I honestly do not know.
I don't know either.
I'm googling it. Hold on.
I'm gonna
Googling
Google
it.
Ultimate Muscle Manga.
Because
It is an anime.
Because I got
the original
Inazuma. Or sorry, go on.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the original is called Kinnikuman. It's a Japanese manga.
Yeah, because I was getting Inazuma 11 vibes, where it's like it was just one of those animes ported to like W Kids or whatever.
Yeah, and
this
just
is
did-
better than Inazuma though.
It's about as good as Inazuma.
It's about as
I think
good.
it's
That's why
better
they're
than
both
Inazuma,
E
but,
tier for
but
me.
it's not good enough. It's not good enough to break E tier. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh boy. Veggie Tales.
Up next is Veggie Tales. I put this at a solid B.
It's A tier.
Yeah, I agree with Brenna. It's A tier.
I think it's clever wordplay. I think the tuba is adorable.
It's very cute.
It's very
very
like
cute.
Broadway character.
I do like the whole family, I guess family-friendly aesthetic. to it.
Yeah. Yeah, it gives it the aesthetic that the show is going for. It's good. I like it a lot.
It's very
Is it the s-
wholesome. It's funny.
Wholesome, that's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, it is not the strongest of the VeggieTale songs though. Like Silly Songs with Larry is a formative part of my childhood. And yeah.
Yeah, I thought Larry Boy, which was like the superhero persona
Oh,
of
yeah.
Larry the Cucumber, I thought that was the epitome of badass right there.
Yeah, I like Larry Boy. a lot.
Nothing like it was like who'd win in a fight between Batman and Superman? Neither of them, because Larry Boy would kick both their asses.
I love it. Larry Boy fighting the weeds. God. What a weird show.
What a weird show.
And-
Opening's great though.
God made you special. Also, it's vegetables that are other things.
It just works. Up next, we have Wayside. I put this at A.
It's cute.
You got me excited, though. I think the intro, it kind of overhypes the show because the show I don't think was as good as that. But
that doesn't matter because the intro, we're trying not to think about the show. Intro's
of
great.
course, I'm not judging on the show, but I'm saying
Intro's great.
this
It
does
definitely
not match
first
the show
DuckTales one.
because
Yeah, it gives like perfect, cute high school vibes, right? Like it's very much like, I'm a high school teen girl. Yeah! And I like that. It's fun.
yeah, for me, like I really enjoyed the books when I was younger, and I didn't
okay.
know that this was a show until like years after it was canceled, and I was like, how long did this exist? Why did it go away? I was like, I kind of see. I kind of see why.
It's like people who didn't know that the original Percy Jackson movie happened.
Ugh, that's... Let's not talk about live action stuff. I came here to escape that.
Wayside final verdict.
B tier.
A tier.
All right.
We're all in the same realm.
Yeah. Same ballpark. Up next is Whatever Happened to Robot Jones.
Robot Joe.
I'll tell you what happened. He went to D tier.
It is low C tier. It's fine.
I have it in E tier. This is so forgettable.
Yeah.
It really is.
It is so forgettable.
Yeah, but I
it's
don't
not-
have negative
which is so-
feelings
I
about
guess,
it.
I guess so. I guess that deserves it to be not an E tier, right? So
Yeah.
You know what? We'll put it next to the Mario Brothers.
I think the intros is as forgettable as the show. As someone who watched this show last
Yeah.
week.
I saw the picture of Robot Jones and I was like, oh, I vaguely remember this. And then I watched the intro and it's like, hey, I vaguely remember this.
Yeah, I vaguely remember that show. That was one of those shows that you'd watch when you were like really sick and didn't have anything else to watch at 1 p.m. on a Tuesday, and you'd already been sick for like 2 days prior, so you watched like Price is Right too much. You know what I mean? Like
To me,
it evokes a very
I
specific
feel like we're
feeling.
dunking on Robot Jones too much for
I like it. It's a nice, sensible, reliable intro. It is.
I'll say this. Robot Jones feels like one of those shows you have vague memories on, but you don't remember if it like actually exists or not.
Yeah.
Like, did I imagine
Yes!
that? Where else would these scenes come from, though?
It's got some Mandela effect, like.
Did this show happen? Whatever happened to Robot Jones?
Is Nelson Mandela alive?
Wow, dude, that was so meta. Whatever happened to Robot Jones, though?
Yeah, whatever happened to him.
Oh man.
Let's move on.
But what about What's New Scooby-Doo?
What's the Scooby-Doo? We're coming after you. You're gonna solve that mystery. I see you, Scooby-Doo. The trail leads back to you. What's the Scooby-Doo?
Slaps.
That it does.
Yeah,
Slaps hard.
this is a certified banger.
Slaps so hard.
This is S tier for me.
A certified banger. This is S tier.
It's the best of the Scooby-Doo intros. By far, hands down, well above.
Yep.
Oh, do I want to move it up? I have it in A tier. It is like,
What? You have this only in A tier?
yeah.
Come on.
Ooh.
Like this is good.
Yeah, it is. I'll put
You-
it in S tier.
It's like you're doing
I'll
it
put
a
it in S
disservice.
tier.
I know, we're
I-
respecting each other's opinions and all that, but
What's your Scooby-Doo?
Nah, that went out the
Coming
window when
after
you put
you.
What's
It's
New.
so
It's
good. You're
so
right.
good.
You're right.
It's-
You're right.
It's so catchy. I
It's so
think
good.
as far as like where Scooby-Doo cartoons line up goes, it's not
Is this
as
Sum
strong as like
41?
Mystery Incorporated. But
it's Simple Plan, I believe.
Simple Plan, yes. It's one of those bands.
One of
one
them.
of those bands that
You
that
knew what we were
listened to
talking
in
about.
middle school.
Yeah. It's so good.
Great.
Yeah, it's S tier. Yeah, it's S tier.
Excellent. Absolutely
Phew,
excellent.
got that out of the way.
Okay, we got that out of the way.
Thought I was gonna have to end the video short here at the hour and
What, you
17
don't wanna-
minute mark.
You don't want to. Okay. We got 4 more. Let's power through these 4.
All right, up next is Winnie the Pooh.
Pooh Bear, Winnie the Pooh Bear. Looking for fun. Chasing some honeybees. Pooh Bear.
I put it at C.
It's cute. It's fine.
I have nothing to say.
I have it in B. I have it in B tier. I think it's very cute. It's very appropriate for the audience it was going for.
Yeah. I have it in B for the same reason I have Postman Pat in B. Like, Winnie the Pooh, Postman Pat, Roly Poly Oly, and Thomas the Tank Engine are all hanging out in B together, and that feels
Oh, wow.
right to me.
It's like for me, they're kind of all over the place. Winnie and Postman are on C. Thomas is in B, and then Roly. Oh, Roly's
also
also
in
in
B.
B. Okay. Yeah. But
All right.
moving on from there, Winx Club.
We are the Winx, we are the Winx, come join the club. We are the Winx, we are the Winx, we are the Winx, come join the club. We are the Winx.
I have it in C. I don't have anything on it. It's just very long, and I don't think it needed a
It's
second verse.
very long. I think it being as long as it did made me annoyed by it.
It has a third verse.
Oh yeah.
What have we been saying about second verses this
All right,
whole
all right, D tier,
series?
D tier.
Also, the lyrics are incredibly lame.
They're all the
That
same.
they are.
It suffers from the Pokemon problem where
Yeah.
it's like something about friendship and whatever.
And we'll fight and we'll win.
We're
We're
beginning.
The Wings Club.
it's just incredibly lame.
I said this song
and
feels
way
empty.
too
Yeah.
long. Yeah.
Yeah, this song feels empty. It feels like it doesn't have what it's supposed to have. It's D tier for me. I think it's like just.
Yeah, final
I
verdict.
want more.
Final verdict is D tier for me.
Yeah.
Moving
Okay.
on, we have X-Men. I have this in B for the action sequences.
I really like X-Men.
I
I
thought it
really
was
like.
pretty dope and also intense at the same time, and I was like, that's cool.
Yeah. I
did.
really like the visuals.
I think it really hits the vibe of X-Men very, very well. I think they hit the nail on the head there. But I don't think it. At the same time, I don't think it does anything that like Batman the Animated Series or Batman Beyond does differently. You know.
Yeah. I have it in A tier. I just really like it. I can't like fully explain why. I just really like it.
That's all we can ask.
I don't know. Yeah.
We just have intros we gravitate towards.
And last but certainly not least.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh.
It's time to D tier. Actually, it's better than D tier.
I have it in C tier.
I have it at C.
I also have it in C tier. I think you can make a strong argument for it to move up to like B tier.
I'm not gonna make that argument though.
You can convince
well,
me. Go on.
This is the last. I also have it in C tier. Let me preface that. Right?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
But Yu-Gi-Oh! Exploded. Same reason why we put the Pokemon. One of the reasons why we put the Pokemon theme song so high is
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh! The theme song is part of the reason why the anime exploded and why the card game exploded and is still around today. And not only that, it's just very. It's very prevalent in meme culture. I don't know about you guys, but I see a lot more Yu-Gi-Oh! Memes than I do Pokemon memes.
Yeah. Well, because there's a lot more weird. Yeah, but that's the show. That's not the actual theme song.
That is the show. You are correct, actually. I think. Yeah.
I mean,
never mind.
The anime
Let's keep it in C tier.
has raw lines like you're a third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck.
You're a third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck.
Thanks,
wheeler.
Kaiba. Thanks, Kaiba.
Sick burn, bruh.
That is a sick burn.
Do you know how many times I've said that while playing Magic? Just like so good.
It is a sick, nasty burn. I don't know. I feel like you could argue for it to be in B tier. I'm keeping it in C tier,
Yeah.
however.
I think the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX theme song is way better.
The Yu-Gi-Oh! GX theme song is an actual theme song, so yeah, I agree with
I was
you.
like, I think I would agree with that.
Yu-Gi-Oh! GX! Generation X!
Generation X, game on, get your
All
game
right.
on.
It's so good. But yeah, that's it, right?
I think that's it.
All right, yeah.
We
Hold on,
did
we
it.
still have to review all of these live action shows, which are all in
No.
F tier because they're live action.
Nope.
They all get an automatic F.
F tier.
Yeah, try explaining that about Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I'll wait.
Yeah, that's so Raven and Fresh Prince of Bel-Air are just as good as Liberty's Kids and Dinosaur King.
There's only one show that belongs in S tier, and it's Cory in the House.
The only anime I
It's
didn't
not even.
cover.
Oh wait, there's on the list.
The only anime we didn't.
Yeah, it's the only anime we didn't cover.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that'll do it.
I feel good about our lists,
I'm
except
feeling
for
it.
Kirby right back at you.
Kirby right back at you. It's got to be higher for you guys. Mark my words. You'll rue this day. You'll regret this.
Get in the comments.
It doesn't.
You're
I
gonna-
won't, and I still won't.
You're gonna lie awake at night thinking,
Freddie, I can't
what
do
if,
it. Freddie,
What
Freddie,
if
I can't do it.
Freddy was right and Kirby right back at you?
I don't lay awake at night thinking about Kirby. I just don't. I don't know how to tell you this.
All right.
What an ending!
Well, if you've made it this far, congrats, champ. You did it. I'm really proud
You
of you.
did it. You did it. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you for watching this 4-part series. If you've watched all 4 parts, I don't know your YouTube history, but thank you for watching all 4 parts of this ranking cartoon intro series. Part of the subscriber special. It wouldn't be possible without the growth of the channel, the growth and support. All your likes and comments, subscriptions. I appreciate it, and for that, I thank you. But yeah, as always, if you enjoyed these videos and want to contribute to the subscriber count to get more subscriber specials, feel free to smash the subscribe button. Just be sure to
What's
get
the
consent before
next?
you do.
Yeah. What's the next subscriber special? Ooh.
I think I might rank Pixar movies.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Love that.
I know what I would put in S tier.
Well, it's more like putting them in order, so it wouldn't be like a proper tier
That'll-
maker.
No, it'd just be a ranking,
Yeah,
basically.
so ranking.
Because there's not like enough to put in a full tier list.
Yeah.
There's like how many of them are
20?
there? There's like 20 of them?
Yeah.
20,
But I'd
25?
rather just 1 through 20 them than do this kind of thing with it.
Yeah, just do like a simple countdown.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, Freddie and Brenna,
Yes.
thank you for doing this with me. This was a whole lot of fun.
Thank you for having us.
It was very fun.
I think makes it more interesting than doing it by myself, and so
We all had fun opinions, even if
I
some
hope-
of ours were wrong.
I hope you you know what? The fact that you guys still choose to be wrong about Kirby right back at you is totally fine. But this is very fun. Thank you for having us. We hope we can. Speaking for Brenna and myself, that
Yes.
we hope that we can do this again. That there will be other subscriber specials, and you will graciously ask us to participate.
of course, I'll look forward to doing more collabs.
Yeah, man. Anytime.
But yeah,
Let's do it.
I think for now that will be all. And until then, I will see you all next time.